Hey guys, welcome back to the High Frequency Business Podcast. I'm your host, Shakira Park, and today we are getting into the 5 ways I am calling in my healthiest and wealthiest year yet, and how you can too. It's going to be a quick episode today, by the way, because I am getting my ears pierced in like 20 minutes. So I'm going to try rush through everything. It's currently the new year. Happy New Year to everybody watching. I love this time of year. I love the fresh slate energy. I love the idea of the rebirth, especially with this year being a 1 year in numerology and it being the start of a new chapter, a new journey. I love the possibilities and the excitement it brings and just the feeling of like anything could happen. I just love the new year for that reason. And this year feels particularly special because I feel like for me, I have been through the pregnancy and the postpartum and the early toddler phase with my daughter. And I've kind of gotten through a lot of that. And I'm getting back to me and I'm getting back to my business and creating the content that I love. And I'm really committing to taking up space this year. And I know that that is the plan for a lot of you. So I'm so excited. And I think I've become a bit of an expert at upgrading and up leveling. Just 5 years ago, I was $40,000 in debt. I was living in a really old, small unit in Melbourne. It was freezing. We didn't have proper heating. It was so cold. I was with a partner that didn't respect me at the time. There was even one night I ended up in the emergency room. It was just a really toxic relationship. And I was miserable. I drank a lot. I was quite overweight. I had terrible skin. My hair wouldn't grow. I didn't exercise. I was too embarrassed to exercise. I didn't have the confidence. I didn't know what I was doing when it came to exercise. I would never wear like a cute outfit, did not have the confidence to like wear something like this or wear a cute Pilates set to the gym, which now I'm just like, I love my cute Pilates set and I love my yoga and my Pilates and I'll do strength training and I love a variety of different exercises and I really know how to take care of myself. I've been on such a healing journey and like the way I have upgraded and up leveled in such a short amount of time, I feel like I'm quite an expert on this sort of thing. So I thought, why not do an episode to kind of talk about the 5 ways the 5 things I'm really focusing on to have my healthiest and wealthiest year yet. Because, you know, I've gone from that version of Shakira who was in debt, was overweight, was unhealthy, who I felt so sick all the time. I didn't know it, but I had SIBO, which is small intestine bacterial overgrowth. And I had terrible nausea every day. I worked a 9 to 5 that I absolutely hated. And it wasn't even 9 to 5. It was like a 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. I used to work like crazy hours in advertising. And I just didn't think that there was anything better available for me. And flash forward to now, I'm in a loving relationship with a partner who gives me the world. Like he is just like the dream partner and he just wants to just give me everything. Like, and he's just, yeah, we make the best team and we run businesses together and we have a beautiful baby girl. We have an incredible house on the Sunshine Coast. It's on the water, which is just like a dream come true. I'm definitely not in debt. We actually have quite a bit of savings, which I never ever thought I would be someone that has savings. And we're looking to buy an investment property this year. And those are things that I just thought would be so far out of reach for me. I am very active and healthy. I'm very confident. I'm confident enough to create a podcast like this and post it on YouTube and Spotify. And I never would have had the confidence to do so just a few years ago. So I've come a long, long way. And yeah, this year I'm claiming just like the 10 times upgrade. Like this year is going to be so epic for all of us. And I'm really going to be taking up space and it's going to be huge. And here I am claiming it now. So I've got to get to work. Otherwise I won't be true to my word. So, the first way I'm calling in my healthiest and wealthiest year yet is prioritizing my self care. So, self care being nutrition, exercise. Like, I just think that if you want to take up space and if you want to get to a certain level in your business, especially when we're playing an online game, like your nervous system is everything. You have to take care of yourself and you have to prioritize your own well-being. You can't keep putting everybody else first. And I've learned that the hard way over the last few years. And this year, I'm really, really prioritizing self care. I'm going to the workout classes. I haven't done that previously, having a toddler and just kind of feeling bad for being away from her. But this year, I'm really going to make the time for myself and just prioritizing rest. Rest is not a reward. You genuinely need to rest and do the things that light you up, whether that is going for a massage or facials, or I love getting my hair done and my nails done. And I'm just going to be taking care of myself, because I think when I am taking care of myself, when a woman takes care of herself, she is in her most feminine, most magnetic energy, and it just has a ripple effect to everybody else around her. The second way I am having my healthiest and wealthiest year yet is I am prioritizing my network. So, in terms of like building business relationships, creating relationships with women who are on the same path as me, doing the same thing, have the same dreams, have the same goals, want to support me, the women that I want to support back, creating a network of people that I can trust and rely on and cheer each other on. I really love having female friendships. They've always been so important to me. And this year, I really want to focus on creating deeper friendships and creating more friendships and just building my network of people that I really love to be around, and people that will want to see me win and people that I want to see win as well, because life is too short to spend time with people who don't want to support you and don't want to see you win. I guess that brings me on to my third point, which is cutting out everything and anything that doesn't serve me. We have made some changes with our financial planning business for people that weren't aligned. We even recently let go of our cleaner because I just felt so anxious around her and I didn't trust her in my house anymore. I am just kind of not continuing friendships where I feel like people don't support my life anymore, or they don't, agree with my mindset. I've changed so much over the last few years. People that don't really respect the fact that I have a child and don't like kids, just like those sorts of friendships. People that don't want to support me online, just friendships that I can tell just aren't genuine, and they're just maybe people that are just kind of there. Like, I'm not going to give those people energy anymore, because the more energy I give to those friendships and those people that I really don't feel like have the best intentions for me and actually want to support me and actually want to see me win, like, the more time I spend with them is the less time I spend with my daughter and my partner and in my business and serving my clients. And this is just where I want my energy to be. I just want to be surrounded by good people. I think that is the key to a happy life, is the people that you surround yourself with, and being so intentional with how you curate your circle and how you create your friendships, because I really believe you are the 5 people that you hang around with the most. When I was living in a share house with 5 people that just partied all the time and didn't really care about their work and were pretty miserable and just were hungover every weekend, like that, this is like in 2019. That's what I was doing every weekend too. And it wasn't the life I wanted to live. I had to get rid of those people. I had to move out. I had to move states. I had to change my mindset. I had to really make massive changes in my life so that I could start just being healthy and wealthy, really. Like, who doesn't want to be healthy and wealthy and live their best life ever and feel amazing and have a great, big, amazing, juicy, audacious life, right? The third way I am having my healthiest and wealthiest year yet is I am taking up space. So I have been playing very small over the last few years. I even have this amazing camera, podcast microphone set up here in my home office, and I rarely record podcast episodes, even though I've said that it's something I really, really want to do. I want to be creating more content. I'm a marketing coach, and I really just want to be someone that creates consistent marketing plans. I know that that is going to be key to my success this year, is being consistent and being disciplined and just having so much audacity. My business word of the year is audacity. And I want to be taking up space, and I want to be that woman, that coach, that person that does what they say they're going to do, right? That does what they desire to do, that makes things happen for themselves. And by doing so, I'm going to influence other people to do the thing, right? And I just want to be leading by example. The fifth thing that I am doing this year is I am hiring help. I am no longer going to be doing everything on my own and wearing it like a badge of honor. The first area I want to hire help in is editing the podcast. That is something that just takes a bit of time and something I don't want to do. I obviously want to get better at recording episodes, and I feel like the more energy I spend on actually making the content better and, learning how to interview and learning my speaking skills, upgrading, what I speak about, trying to get feedback from my audience about what to talk about, and learning the strategy is better than time spent in the editing phase. So I'm going to be really, really selective with who I hire, but I'm not gonna wear it like a badge of honor anymore that I do everything myself. I'm going to be hiring a new cleaner. I might get someone to help me with the laundry. I'm hiring help in our financial planning business at the moment. So, I think as women, we can feel like we have to do everything ourselves and on our own, and we just don't. Like, we're not going to get very far if we're so busy trying to clean all the sheets on the weekend rather than actually resting and relaxing and taking that time to rejuvenate and come up with creative ideas in our business, right? Everything works so cohesively, and the more you prioritize your energy, the faster your business will expand. I truly believe that. Like, that is a belief I am taking into 2026. Okay, I really have to go now for my ear piercing appointment, which I regret booking. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.